Hi.
Hi.
We're back. Kiss, kiss, fall in love with.
Kiss, kiss, fall in love.
I was looking at that earlier. It's
I'm
so
gonna
good.
go sing the whole song if you don't stop me now.
Did I listen to the violin version?
Oh.
How much would you pay me to play that, like, at my wedding? When you tell
You
your
need a husband
family
first.
you're anime trash.
When you want to admit that you're a weeb.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So we're back. We haven't done videos in like forever.
Because Emily was out of the country for like 5 months.
I was out of the country for like 4 months.
Okay,
I was
4 months
traveling abroad, and maybe I'll talk about that. I don't care.
Nobody cares about that.
Okay, so we're doing our top 10 movies of 2016. I'm gonna do mine. Abby's gonna do hers. And here we go. The ones at the bottom are pretty heavily ranked. Then as they go, it became harder and harder. Because the thing is, I saw a lot of really good movies this year. And not a lot of terrible ones.
Yeah.
So number 10 is Bad Moms.
Okay.
Which really surprised me because I did not think of anything going into that. Did you?
I thought it would be a cute, fun little movie. And it was.
I really liked it. I thought the jokes were really solid. We saw it with our mother, which I
that
thought was really cute.
That was sweet, yeah.
Love Mila Kunis, love Kristen Bell. It was just, they all had so much chemistry,
yeah.
and they just felt like friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I really appreciate that. And it was like an entertaining, fun movie.
Yeah.
And then number 9 was Finding Dory. Now,
why is that ranked so low?
Well, this is not my favorite Pixar movie. It was definitely enjoyable, and I liked some of the topics that it brought up, especially about people with disabilities. That was like a huge part of it.
Oh, I
was
kind of
how
missed
they
that
can
part.
become accessible, and how the world, isn't fit for a lot of people with disabilities, but their loved ones can help make the world better.
I did not get that out of that movie.
You did it with the whole thing with the seashells? And also Baby Dory.
I was like half distracted while I watched it because I watched it.
Whatever.
How I watched it.
Was so cute. Number 8. This is a controversial one. It's called The Lobster. And if you guys heard about it, it is one of the strangest movies I've ever seen. The basic plot is, in this world, you have to have a partner, and if you don't have a partner, you go to this hotel. This is like it's the future, but not that far into the future. And if you don't have a partner, you go to a hotel. And if you can't find a partner there, you get turned into whatever animal you want. But the issue is that a lot of the times when people are finding partners, they find really trivial traits to be matched with someone. Like one girl has nosebleeds, so a guy gets with her by like physically making himself have nosebleeds.
That's so freaking weird.
And
this is not even an animated movie. This is live action.
It's strange, but it kept me thinking. And if you guys want like to be challenged in a film, definitely go and watch it. It will have you thinking for a long time. And then I got Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Guys, I'm the biggest Harry Potter nerd ever. I love Harry Potter. I'm literally wearing Harry Potter socks right now.
Ooh, lovely.
And Fantastic Beasts was so much fun. It definitely had the feeling of Harry Potter without just copying the same old cliches. And Ezra Miller, my love, my
his bowl cut, though,
was there. He had the worst haircut in the world, and I wish he was on more merch, but I loved him. Eddie Redmayne was meant to be a Harry Potter actor.
Do you really want that bowl cut on your merch?
Yeah, I do.
Eddie Redmayne is a Harry Potter actor. Like
he's fantastic.
Like
apparently he tried out for one of the Weasley kids and didn't get it, but now he's like the star.
Because he's not a ginger.
He is a ginger.
Oh.
Eddie Redmayne has red hair. Are you crazy?
He has too many freckles. They distract me.
I mean, that's like the ultimate ginger.
Okay, but his freckles are distracting.
Okay, it was an entertaining movie. It was really cute. Special effects are good. Overall, I loved it. Okay, next. Okay, these ones were super hard to rank. I got Deadpool. Do we even need to speak? Me and Abby love superhero movies so much, and this is what the superhero genre needs. It needs a small, low-budget movie that has really good characters and like a simple story. Like, it's not that complex, but just, you could really tell they were passionate about this movie.
That's the thing about like really OP like characters. It's all about their personality and less about like...
Straighten up the camera.
Less about like trivial... Ooh,
it was...
trying to find my powers and training and
Ryan Reynolds was born for this role. It was one of the most entertaining
Oh my god, he was born for
year.
that role.
He was born for it. And we love X-Men too. So all those jokes, we were the audience meant for this movie.
Yeah.
And
I understood all the Easter eggs.
All of the references. And it was fantastic. If you haven't seen it, I don't know why. And then next I got Civil War, which was one of the most fun I've also had at the movie all summer. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Anybody wants to click off of this, even though I don't know why you wouldn't have seen Civil War. When Ant-Man got big, I literally almost stood up and left the theater.
Why?
I was so It was so amazing. That airport scene is, I think, the best
airport
fight
scene is the best scene
that Marvel has
did.
ever
Yeah.
done.
Oh, yeah.
Ever done. And it made me like Spider-Man. I'm not a huge fan of Spider-Man. I think it's been overdone. This one made me like him. And about this movie,
he was like the most perfect Spider-Man.
I walked in being like, fuck you, Iron Man. Love Captain America with all my heart. But the movie made me switch sides so much because there isn't really a clear-cut answer. There isn't a clear-cut good guy or a bad guy, and it's an impossible question. And I think that's like really human. And it's really cool seeing these super otherworldly characters dealing with really human problems. Because Captain America is basically does no wrong. But he does some wrong inside this movie. And seeing somebody who's that far up make mistakes is like really like touching and like human.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like they're making these people human.
Yeah.
Except for Vision. I don't really care that much.
Yeah, Vision is like not human at all. And I actually have a theory about Vision. I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah. Okay, next, this one I just saw recently. It's called La La Land. It's with Emma Stone and Ryan
What number
Gosling.
are we at?
This is number 4.
Okay.
And they are this couple who meets in LA, and it's a very...
La La Land, I get it!
Yeah. Yeah, do you get it? And I love musicals, and this is definitely a musical, even though there's only really like 4 musical numbers. But it harks to this old-type Hollywood nostalgia that I feel like movies have been really lacking. Like, a lot of, like, big-budget musicals now are huge. They're like Les Mis. You know, they're huge. Yeah. They're out there. This was on a much smaller scale, and there was some amazing tap dance numbers. Ryan Gosling had, fun. I love it. And it was filmed almost like it was, like, one take, like the old movies used to do. It reminded me a lot of Singing in the Rain.
It was an extreme long shot?
Yeah. It was
no,
really
long
cool.
take. Is it long take? I don't know. I took a film class this semester.
It was a really good movie, and I thought it was really
I think it's called long take, actually.
It was cute, go see it. Number 3 is this one called Moonlight. Now, I don't know if most people know about this.
Nope, nobody does.
It's about this boy, and it's told through 3 periods of his life. When he's like a child, when he's a teenager, and when he's an adult. And I think he's in Florida, maybe? But he is growing up in not a great house. His mother works all the time, does drugs, and he becomes friends with this man who actually turns out to be his mother's drug dealer. And it's
did you just spoil the movie?
No, that's like told in like the first 20 minutes.
Oh.
But if that's a spoiler, whatever.
Okay, but we should put down that there might be spoilers in our description. Okay.
And it's also about him discovering his sexuality. And that's like, it goes into this issue because for like a lot of black men, sexuality is like really difficult to talk about. And it kind of goes into those issues and talks a lot about poverty. And it talks just like, it's like a really good movie. And the actors are really good.
Doesn't sound like an Abby
simple.
Movie.
Like, there isn't a big cast, but it's really about knowing these characters.
Okay.
And I thought it was really, really cute. Well, not cute, but, like, it was sad.
It's
but
a cute
was
film!
like,
Oh, it's so adorable!
No,
it's so adorable!
Really
hey,
sad,
little film, how's it going?
Good. Number 2. Now, number 2 and number 1, I was very torn between.
Can't
number
you
2,
see the perfect sky is torn?
It's Kubo and the Two Strings.
Woo!
Now, me and Abby saw this on opening day on my birthday, and it was so beautiful.
Oh my
God. Was one of the most visually stunning movies I've seen in a long time. Laika, it's up there as one of my favorite Laika films.
It was so much
It's probably Paranorman, this, Coraline, Box Trolls.
Yeah. That's exactly what mine is.
Well, Paranorman is perfect.
Paranorman is amazing.
Yeah, Box Trolls sucked.
Box Trolls is bad.
It's a very simple story, and it's done with very great animation. My one problem with it, I'm going to say it, is that there's not Asian voice actors.
Oh,
which I only say that because the next movie did a really good job in that.
I wonder what
That's the only reason why it's not number 1. But it's a really good movie. Okay, number 1 is Moana. I have been looking forward to this movie for so long. First, loved Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Okay.
What's not to like about him? Yeah. He was meant to be a Disney character. Besides that awful Tooth Fairy pacifier.
Wait, what about that one? What about Game Plan.
I said besides Game Plan.
I like that movie.
He's meant to be like a hero. You know?
I kind of like that movie.
You're insane.
That girl is like practically his daughter. Okay,
great.
Why are they like so
great
like?
Stop.
No, they have great chemistry.
Okay, so Moana, the songs a lot of them were done by Lin-Manuel Miranda from Hamilton, and I love him.
They were? I had no idea.
I love him so much, and he was the perfect choice for this. I like this movie because it's about like these Polynesian legends, and a lot of Polynesian people were actually voice actors. I'm pretty sure there was only one white voice actor in the entire movie, and it was Jermaine Clement.
Okay, Jermaine, and he was my favorite.
The crab, and it's a weird song.
That was my favorite scene that ever happened
weird song,
in
guys.
Disney movies in like the last 10 years.
It's a David Bowie-esque crab glam rock, which does not fit into the movie, but it's really good.
It's perfect.
All the music is good. The characters are really good. The side character is hilarious. Do you know what we need? Not talking side characters. Those are the best ones because they don't become too ridiculous. Hey is this little chicken who does nothing. He just gets into trouble. He eats the sacred rock. He is just a hot mess, and I live for that. They are just so annoyed with this little
hot
chicken.
Mess, and I'm falling for you.
It was surprisingly so funny. I think it was one of the funnier princess movies I've seen in a while. At one point, spoiler, Dwayne The Rock Johnson's character Maui, he transforms into different animals.
Oh, yeah.
And at one point, his head is a shark and his body's human. And I literally lost it. I almost fell over in theaters. It was so
God, Emily,
funny.
chill out.
But that voice actress who played Moana is fantastic.
Hey, Jermaine Clement is the best.
She is 14. I think she was 14 when they filmed it. And she has the most amazing voice. I honestly think some of the music in this is better than Frozen's music.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
But the thing is, I love Frozen. I hope this gets as much hype as Frozen. We will see at the summer camp that we work at, because that's how I determine if a Disney movie is successful, is the amount of kids who sing it at the summer camp.
Yeah, nobody's saying Tangled or anything.
Because the year after Frozen, we heard that song about 20 times a day. We heard Let It Go about 20 times a day.
And that's actually not an exaggeration.
Camp. Every single kid wanted to sing Let It Go. The boys, the girls, the young kids, the old kids. Every single person was singing Let It Go. Now, I hope they sing some Moana songs, because I think it is just as good as a movie.
I hope they sing Shiny so I can sing along with them.
I think some of the values the lessons taught are really, really good. It's about, trying and not giving up. And isn't
that every Disney movie, though?
No, but the thing is, she has a big internal struggle between what she wants to do and what her family wants, and she wants it both ways.
Emily, isn't that every Disney movie, though?
No, but Abby, this is what Brave tried to do, but this does it better.
Isn't this The Little Mermaid or Mulan?
No, it isn't. It's not Little Mermaid. She's a lot more thoughtful than Ariel.
Okay,
Ariel doesn't just want to fall in love. It did remind me some of The Little Mermaid, just her father.
Remind me a little bit of Mulan, too.
A little bit of Mulan, too. It's about this girl trying to go out and find her way, and
don't lose your way.
Also wants to govern her home. She is in love with her island.
She is a true politician.
Loves the ocean, and she wants to explore, and she wants
we're
to
at
see
12 minutes and 30
what else
seconds.
is out there. And it's just a really beautiful movie. Good characters, good plot. I didn't really like the short before it. I thought it was kind of a downer.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was weird.
Okay, wrap it up.
Yeah, so those are my top movies of the year.
Bye.